Hi guys, hope you're doing well. So today I have a tutorial for you. I haven't done one in many years, so I hope you enjoy it. This is the look. It is my everyday natural camely brown with blue sort of eye look. I love it. It takes me 10 to 15 minutes a day to do. I really am happy with the results. I love the way it's long lasting. One thing I didn't mention, because I'm obviously recording this post makeup application, is I finish it off with the Makeup Forever setting spray, the Mist and Fix, and that just really keeps your makeup held longer and everything. So yeah, this is the look. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to the video. I don't know if you could tell from my what's in my bag video that I had posted up previously. I am really ill, and so excuse my voice, and I'm kind of puffy and red, and I'm just really not feeling well. But I know that I'm gonna do my makeup to make myself presentable, and also I promised you guys a tutorial, and I promised you guys a lot of things, and I can't always follow through, so I apologize, but I'm doing this one for you guys. So Makeup Forever. This is the Mist and Fix 02. Oh god, I love this stuff. I love it better than the Urban Decay setting sprays that I've been using for several years. I didn't think I thought all of them would be kind of the same and nothing special. But I definitely noticed that this one is way better. It's just my makeup just stays on just differently. It looks more fresh. I mean, with the Urban Decay one, it lasted long, but with this one, it lasts long, but still looks kind of like very fresh looking and kind of recently applied. So I have my makeup bag here, and I use the Expert Face Brush, as you guys know, and I'm using the Chanel the Perfection Lumiere Velvet in 30 Beige. So I just shake this up. I hope this doesn't become too long of a video, and basically I kind of just do little strokes like that, so maybe like 4 strokes, and this is a little bit lighter than what I am right now, but barely. In this lighting I look very pale, but I'm actually quite tanned. I can't show my tan lines because I was wearing like a strapless bra, but not strapless bra, strapless bikini top. But I just kind of like really push. You don't have to push the brush down, but I've noticed that if I push it down a little bit more, it just goes in a little bit more deeper, and I like that. And especially because in the Miami weather, it is hot, your makeup is more likely to kind of lift off your face or melt off your face. It's important to kind of like push it in a little bit more. But that means you really have to wash your face thoroughly morning and night, otherwise you'll start getting bad skin. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. Okay, so that's that. It's really light. It it kind of emphasizes a little bit of peach fuzz, but not majorly. And I have peach fuzz, so you'll see it come together. I kind of feel like that. What's that artist who has like the afro? He's amazing. He's passed away now, but every time he would paint a picture, you would be like, oh, what on earth is that? Like, that's not going to look good. And then at the end, he looks really, really good. So don't worry. So if I don't look so good, I will look better. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye with Collagen and Vitamin C and K by IT Cosmetics in the shade Tan. And I put about that much underneath my eyes. Obviously, I put eye cream and face cream before my makeup. I know some people don't, but you really should get into the habit of doing that. I shouldn't drag my eyes so much like I am doing now, but honestly, I just feel so ill. And I'm just kind of like blah. Some days you just really kind of don't care. Then I go with my Anastasia Brow Duality in the Shell colour, and I use this as my waterline eyeliner, and it just lasts so well. So I don't use it on my eyebrows if I use it on my eyes, so I will sanitize it and whatnot. Then for the second part of my under eye, let's just go through this. So this is my Smashbox angled thing, and this is the contour palette, and I don't know what color this is in. I know now they have like two, but I swear when they first came out it was just one. It just says contour, bronze, and highlight. I'm not sure what colors or what the difference is. I haven't really looked into it. So I get the bronzy shade first, and then I get a bit of the contour, tap it off, and kind of go in that little pocket there. And I kind of just angle myself, and then I bring it up into the hairline. And this is just to kind of, you know, not only give me like some contouring shading, but kind of like match up the rest of my skin as well. So I'd like bring it down here. I drop my brush. I'm just going to go underneath my chin, blend it in nicely. So it should be there, but it shouldn't be so visible, you know. Where's that under eye bit? ¿Dónde está mi under eye? The Eraser Eye in by Maybelline in the colour Nude. I let it set for a little bit, and then with the Expert Face Brush kind of pat it in that area. I kind of do that on my eye bone, and then bring it up with the brush, and then whatever foundation is on that brush as well, it kind of like blends it in, and I just keep it like right here. Then with the blush, I've been using this brush. So any style, this is from Sonokashika's limited edition. I use the MAC Prism Matte Blush. It's kind of like a dirtier sort of browny purple. And I put this right on top of where I contoured. And kind of like concentrating it right at the top, not dragging it all the way down to the corner of my lips, just kind of like underneath as like an extra dimension. And then I go with the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso in number 5. It cracked, I'm so upset, but I still got lots to use. This obviously is illuminating, and I kind of put this higher up and I drag it up like that. And this blush is just the perfect everyday blush. Even though it's like the luminizing and everything, it's totally work appropriate, and it just adds a very slight hint of color depending on what brush you use, but it just ties in everything so beautifully. And I kind of like the contour and the blush thing was up here, and I'm using it up here. Very, very natural. Really natural, and I love it. It looks really effortless. Then my NARS Pro Prime eyeshadow base. I put that on there. And I concentrate it mostly on my eyelids, and then I'll bring it up to the highest point of my eyebrows. Obviously this takes me like maybe 15 minutes all in all. It might take me a little bit longer just because I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, it generally takes me 15 minutes. Then my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the colour Dark Brown. So I just brush my eyebrows up. As you can see, I have this like little gap here that I'm trying to fill. Let's see how we can do this. And I need to get my eyebrows threaded, but I haven't had the time yet. Just nice short strokes, just to kind of define them a little bit more. Okay, this is my favorite thing. It's the Dermablend Professional. It is in the Intense Powder Camo in Bronze. I bought this to put on my arms, even though it's the face one, because they have a body one, but the face one just worked out better for me. But I one day decided I really want a more camely, nudie look. And I know that obviously this is a stronger color than my eyelids, and ever since I've just been absolutely obsessed with it. And I use the Real Technique Small Tapered Blending E45. This is a must-have in everybody's makeup collection. You have to have this brush, and I basically put it right up here, and as you can see, it just, you know, it's darker than my eyelid, so it gives like a nice shadow, and I put it right above the crease, like so. And because it's darker than my eyelids, it, you know, it adds to a beautiful dimension and a good crease color. But also because it's meant for your skin, it's so smoothing and flawless finishing. So it always looks so naturally blended, and it lasts really long because it's Dermablend too. So I put it literally on the highest points, and I run it through, kind of like making it go higher up here and then focusing it down, so I have more space underneath my eyebrow there to do highlight. And literally that has been my absolute favorite crease color, and it makes so much of a difference. And normally I would say don't go out to get a massive thing like this if you're not this color just for an eyeshadow, to use as an eyeshadow, but almost I feel like yes, if you are just a nude lover and you don't wear any other color, then it's more of an investment, because you could use it all over the lid, which I have done, which is beautiful, or just as a crease color to add dimension. I think it's kind of worth it. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Then the Too Faced Natural Matte Eyeshadow Collection is my favorite ever. And I use the Sigma eye shading brush in E55, just like kind of like a fatter shadow brush. And I use the color Honey Bunny, or Honey Butter, sorry. And again, this adds to the sort of caramelly, you know, shades that I'm going for. Very honey, very caramelly, very nude camel. And it's so brightening. I mean, it's a matte, and it just blends flawlessly, and you can just like kind of push it into the crease so it merges with that, and it's just such a beautiful, soft, brightening shade. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it lasts perfectly all day, and your eyes just look brighter and wider and kind of done up flawlessly. So those are the colors. And then I go in with this Sonia Kashuk brush. Not sure what it's called, but it's kind of like a dome, corner dome brush. I go in with Nude, which is the lighter brown, and I just push that in the corner. So it's like really, really subtle depth to the corner of your eyes. You don't have to always go so dark. And then I just concentrate it in that little corner here in like a little V. I hope you can see this. You know, by no means am I a professional, so this is just how we girls do it at home, right? So that's what it looks like. So you can see it just gives like a little bit of a shading. And then underneath, I use the Sigma Short Shader E20. This is one of my favorite brushes. And I use, either if I want to make it more camely red, I will do the Chocolate Cookie. But normally what I've been doing is mixing Cashmere Bunny with Espresso and running that down like so. And I run it the full length. And it's okay if one's darker than the other, you know, no big deal. Just go in with your, like a little shader brush and blend that in. And I just love the way these eyeshadows still stay concentrated, but blend, like the ends of it where you put the brush really kind of dissolve into your skin and just blend. Really beautiful. Okay, and that's all I did. And then for the last bit, I use the MAC 227 brush. It's kind of like a flat brush, and I use Lace Teddy, which is this pinkier shade, kind of a salmony shade, and I just place it right on the highest points of my brows, and it just gives like a nice highlight without looking too cream, too white. You know, I could have used this top one, which is Heaven, but it just looks too kind of like yellowy cream. I wanted more of a salmony pink. Lace Teddy. It's not really showing you the colour. There we go. That's Lace Teddy right there. And then, you know, because it's like large, it kind of blends with the rest of the colours. And it's just to give like a little bit. And then what I do is the Smolder Kohl by Soap and Glory. It's a waterproof eyeliner. This is in the shade, it's a blue, but blew my mind. I get this, and it's kind of stumped, so be careful of your eyes. You don't want to like hurt it. I should just sharpen it. I literally just went in the corner. Oh, it's not really showing. I just do this, and it's more apparent because I have that Anastasia thing, but I love doing this now. It looks weird here, but it looks really good. And then I kind of run it underneath as well. You can use a black eyeliner or a brown eyeliner, but just to kind of deepen it up. And then using my Maybelline Eye Studio. This is it's basically the little pot of eyeliner. It's just black, it's beautiful. And then my favorite brush of all time, which is the Sigma Eyeliner EO5. It just makes anyone who can't do eyeliner, like myself, an expert. I get a good amount on, and then I'll definitely need a mirror for this. And I just do the corners, like winged. So let me see if I can show you. And this just neatens up like the whole eye look. So let me see. I'm gonna lean it on my microwave. The things we have to do. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I'll try. And I just blend it in. I bring it up and like merge it. I'm gonna give a good wing. My Target bag there. And I also keep my eyes open when I do it, so I can, you know, get the wing nice. Because I'm only just focusing on the corners. And then I'll close my eyes to kind of merge it in together, but it's just the corners, so you can keep your eyes open. And then last but not least is my mascara. It's the Supersizer by CoverGirl. It's part of the Lash Blast collection. This is in the shade, or the color, Very Black. It's a little bit more wet than I like, but I do something different. This time I apply the mascara twice. Because it's wet, I can do so. I normally just do it once and I'm done with it, but this time I do it twice, and it just gives me more lashes. So you can see what my eye look looks like now. It doesn't look like anything special, but wait till my lashes go on. And I've been wearing this to work every single day, and I'm not even bored. It makes getting ready so easy. It just looks so good with everything. You don't look like, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't look so, I don't know what the word is, but it just looks like that's your look. Like, you know what, like, suits you and what, like, kind of, like, represents you. And I think, like, camely colours represent me. And then definitely do the bottom lashes. So you can see that I just needed that blackness from the mascara to really tie my eye look together. The simplicity of this, I love. So I can play with this mascara a lot more and give me like more of a spidery lash. Hope you can see that. So that's the look. I hope you like it. What lipstick shall I do? I might add a bit of colour. I always look better with a bit of colour. This is Jessica, the buxom colour that I love. It's just like a tad bit of colour without like taking it away from anything. It's perfect.